Hi, this is Jeff Tito, Program Director with Fenton Fitness and Athletic Center, checking in at the end of week 2 of the Hotdog and Cereal diet, as we're going to call this challenge. So, a couple days late on the update, but I'll give all the stats from the second week end date weigh-in, which was Sunday. So weight was down to 196.2, which down just under or almost 2 pounds from the previous week. Previous week was 198 pounds. Resting heart rate was down from 80 beats a minute down to 66 beats per minute. A pretty big drop. That can fluctuate from day to day, so we'll see what type of trend that we continue to see there. So weight's down, heart rate's down. Blood pressure, diastolic blood pressure was the same. Systolic blood pressure was actually up a little bit. Much like heart rate, blood pressure can fluctuate a little bit day to day, which is why when people have high blood pressure, they'll typically will give them a 3 to 6 month sort of probationary period before putting them on blood pressure meds to sort of monitor to see if it is in fact high all the time. So blood pressure was 136/80, which was down from the very initial reading, but up slightly on the systolic blood pressure from the previous week's reading. So we'll sort of see what happens with that as time goes on here. Body fat percentage was down from 16.2 down to 15.9%. And so those are sort of the raw health markers from a nutritional tracking standpoint. Average calories. So the one caveat here, some of these numbers are going to be probably skewed a little bit. Sunday we didn't really track much, just sort of had a couple Halloween parties and there's a little bit of eating at will. So more than likely, realistically, these are underestimations on some of these, but they should be pretty representative for the remainder of the days. So average calorie intake was around 3,000 calories a day, we'll call it. Fat was 98 grams a day. Saturated fat, 31 grams per day. Cholesterol, which I didn't report the previous week, but I will start reporting that too because that's something that people seem to be concerned with as well. Cholesterol was at 294 milligrams a day. Sodium was 3,000 milligrams per day. Carbohydrates were 276 grams per day. Fiber, 49 grams per day. Sugar, 117 grams per day. And protein was down at 175 grams per day. So those were the numbers. Like I said, as a whole, just based off body weight, body fat percentage, and heart rate, things seem to continue to be progressing. Actually, we'll be bumping up calories a little bit this week. I don't really want to be dropping in 2 pounds in a week, as that tends to be making you more prone to losing lean body mass. And that's not really a trade-off that I want to make at this point. So before I was targeting between 25 to 2,700 calories a day, so I'll be targeting somewhere between 26 to 2,800 calories a day, and then going up to like a more maintenance level on the weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sunday we'll bump it up to somewhere in like the 32 to 3,400 calorie range, and we'll see where we're at next Sunday. Thanks for checking in.